Yeah, I'm Dave Brosky with Fontaine-Modification. I'm responsible for our sales and business development for our e-mobility team, which has been around for about 5 years. About the same time we launched this facility here in Hamtramck. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about the collaboration that we have between our customer, Motiv Electric Trucks, and Fontaine Modification, where we're actually taking their electric powertrain that's been under development, or it's in production now, but it's been developed for several years, and they've been a trusted partner of ours for about 5 years. So we opened up this facility in early 2020. I've been with the company about 5 years. I actually worked in the past. My background is in automotive and commercial vehicles. Born and raised in Detroit area. Worked for large automotive companies like Bosch and Dana. And I did have a couple stints at some startups which actually competed with Motiv. And Motiv has done a very good job of reinventing themselves and really changing with the times, and has a very solid electric powertrain with excellent customers, and we're very happy to work with them. So the one thing that I think is very important is that here we are in Hamtramck, Michigan. And our company is Fontaine Modification is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have 11 facilities. We're part of Marmon Holdings and Berkshire Hathaway, so we're a multi-billion-dollar company overall. And we selected this region to open up this facility and launch our electrification efforts. And I would speak for the Motiv Electric Trucks folks as well. They're headquartered in Foster City, California, Northern California. And they have their workforce here in this plant, supporting the builds and supporting with their product. And they also have an engineering center in Novi, Michigan. So they, headquartered in California, have selected this region to launch their electrification business.
So my name is Arturo Mendoza. I have been working for Motiv for almost 4 years. My responsibility here in this Fontaine site is the manufacturing manager from Motiv to define and support our production team from Motiv. We normally define all the standards that we need to follow up in every step of the assembly process. So we work every day very closely to all our people in the line, our supervision. We normally have daily reviews and follow-up processes with them. The improvements that we have to challenge ourselves every day is to ensure that we release a zero defect unit into our customers. Also, we do a detailed follow-up with our first stage. After we release the unit from here, they normally go to a site, and we call it body builders, where they normally put the body on it. And we have a representation from our team in the body builders to give us feedback daily on how is the assembly of the body of our unit before we ship it to our last stage before the customer, that is called PDI, that means pre-delivery inspection. Those units are reviewed there, 100% of the basics, and then after that we release this unit to our final customer. Okay, so our job is starting from here up to the end of the PDI. Then the unit is just doing what it's supposed to be doing. So we keep happy customers every day.
My name is Louis Clay. I am the production manager here at MMC, Hamtramck. I've been with Fontaine for almost 5 years now. I have a background in computers, so thinking about EV, you think it'd be more computer work. That's not the case. When I first started here, I was a tech. I didn't have much mechanical background. I didn't have any tools, but working with Fontaine and growing, with the Motive team. I went from a regular tech, doing only one of the areas, one of the stages, to I became team lead, which I was over the line, the E450 and F59 line, where I had to check all the sales for quality, do quality checks, make sure that the team is working safely, making sure everyone has their PPE and safety glasses and everything of that nature. So quality and safety was a big thing for me as team lead. And then from there, growing with the company, growing with our bosses here at Fontaine, I went to supervisor. Then also taking classes and trainings. I was promoted to manager this year. So it's been a great learning experience for myself, and working with Motive and the EV has been great. I know every cell for both lines, F450 and F59. I could build a truck by myself if you give me a couple days, from tear down to commissioning. And we have a strong team here. Most of our team also capable, knows multiple things. Our work instructions are amazing to help us grow. So anyone, as long as they're willing to learn, anyone can come in this EV space and be great and have a great future. So it's been great working with Motive, learning and growing with this team, working with Arturo. He brings a different knowledge, a different mindset to myself. So it's great learning from the Motive team and the Fontaine team here at MMC. Work together to grow, work together to make quality trucks, make safe trucks, because at the end of the day, that is our goal, to make safe trucks, quality trucks, because these are going to have kids in them, they're going to be school buses, they're going to be shuttles. So the environment, I come in every morning with a smile on my face knowing I'm coming here to do a great job. I have a willing and capable teammate here in Arturo and the Motive team. So coming in is not like work. Yeah, it's a family vibe. We come in, we smile, laugh, do our job, and go home. It's a very nice culture here.
So one of the outstanding situations for me, based in my previous experience, is the team here really learn fast. Okay, so there is something that the performance of this team during the previous full year has been basically going through all the bottlenecks and improvements that we need to really to go into a level that you mentioned before. The zero defects is hard to accomplish, but I can tell you, my friend, zero defects is a reality here. Okay, so the performance of our units, okay, in what we call it the FTT, first time through, our performance is in the 85 percentage, which means 80% of what we produce here has zero defects. So we have a process, and we have been doing some statistical analysis in some of the stations that we have in the line. And we do a Six Sigma evaluation, okay? So we have values over 2 CPK, which means, okay, is no more than 3 defects per million when you are reaching the 2 CPK in your process analysis. So this is how we basically are doing in some specific station. 2 CPK in the manufacturing industry is a very high level of performance.
What motivates me is my team. I take pride in my team, and I would not want to let them down. I know it's like a chain. If you miss a link, it's not a strong chain anymore. So if someone is missing or if someone is out, and I'm the head of the snake, so if I'm not here, I'm not going to say that it doesn't run properly, but the team leads on me to guide them and lead them. So by me missing or not showing up or not coming in positive, encouraging, ready to work, the team follows me. So yes, waking up in the morning, driving in, think about my team. What can we do? How can we do it? Problem solve. Figure out how we can get things done in a timely fashion. How can I get a quality truck to my customer? Because that all ends on me. I would not want to give my customer a bad product. So coming in every day, being positive, working with the team, learning, growing. That's the fun thing has been that I've enjoyed the last few years.
I've been fortunate enough, maybe the last 18 years of my career, focusing exclusively on new technologies, right? So I had the job where you do the day-to-day account management, and that was great, got me started. But to be able to work with new technologies, and probably the last 15 years of that has been in clean transportation, so electric, hybrid, and fuel cell. So that motivates me to try to bring new technologies to the market, to my team, our team, and I like what Louis said, because it is, we have a very unique culture at Fontaine, and very non-political, if you will. People roll up their sleeves and get things done. Have a great group to work with, and we all try to find ways where we can take new technologies, innovation, and bring it to the transportation market. And
we are the doers here, okay? So all this terrific job from our group from California, all those highly dedicated engineers to do the best of the designs. So we receive all this information and we just present it in a way that our people can really just follow up all those standards. Okay, so one of the big accomplishment that we are trying to do, and we do that every day, just to finish the job in the way how was the planning for the year, but we always have to consider. Okay, so our strong assess that we have is the people that we have in the line. So Henry Ford, when he made the book of The Man and the Machine, you remember that, okay? He say, okay guys, how many people you have in the line? 100, 200, whatever was the number. So he normally say, okay, so you hire the hands of your people, but keep something very important in mind. The head is coming free, so use it. And that's exactly what we do here, okay? We have been reaching a level of quality that we were looking for strongly, and right now we need just to maintain the stability at the current level. And what is the key? Just put attention in your people, and they will do whatever you want to do, they will do it for you. The customers, they measure our product based in the reliability of the unit, right? So they want to use the unit in the morning and finish in the afternoon, and just to plug it into the electricity in their shop, and next day they will go in the same way. So the reliability of our product is the driver, basically, to keep our customer asking for more units every month.
these are work trucks.
Low cluster, yeah.
So they do work. So there's no revenue gained by the customers if the trucks are down.
Right.
Yeah. So in this space with the e-mobility or EV zero emissions, the companies have goals. They want to reduce their carbon footprint. They want to improve the sustainability operation. So this is where this technology. Now it's not just about the zero emission part, or these are lower maintenance than diesel or gasoline trucks, right? They're perfect solutions for we'll call last mile or even middle mile, because they come home every day. A lot of these come home every night behind the fence. They do their routes, they come back, they're charged, they go back out. So that, electrification is not for every use case. Okay, that's why there's a variety of solutions that'll continue to be out there. But companies have their goals, and we're here to help them achieve those goals.
Well, I'm hoping in 5 years that business is booming. I hope to see EV cars and trucks everywhere. I want to see the freeway with the charging lane where you just drive down and it charges. I want to see charging locations everywhere. McDonald's, the rec center, the library.
Yeah.
I want to bring clean energy to the world. I have a young son. I won't be here forever, but he will grow up, and I want him to be able to know, like, hey, my dad built these trucks.